Chasing dreams down that open road. Living fast, baby, all I know. Daddy told me gotta give it my all. Cause we're some blue-collar outlaws. We're living life at full speed, there's no pacing. Midwest lifestyle, Ohio grudge racing. Taking home the money wide open on that open road. It's full throttle since the baby bottle, baby, this is all I know. And overload, tires roll, tell them I want all the smoke. Slow pokes will choke in my rear view. Adios, run your car, not your mouth, put your money where your motor is. Heavy hitters, dream killers, kill shot, hold them still, told them chill, we on fire. Life is lit with rocket fuel, stop it fool. Blue-collared outlaws, who think you talking to? Winning attitude all on the line and we ain't about to lose. Beat the brake pads off, knock your car up out the shoes. Line them out, chalk them up, underdogs on top again. Never say die, we from Columbus, so we gotta win. Hard working, fast running outlaws of street racing. All your dreams is in my tail lights, you can keep chasing.
What's up, everyone? Happy Monday. Bill, how's it going, brother? Man, I'm a tad bit under the weather today. I got, I don't know if I got little allergies going on or what, but sinus pressure's been on kill all freaking day. Hope nobody else has had that. Gabe, how's it going, buddy? Man, it's Uncaged week. I can't believe it's already here. It just seems like we did this 2 weeks ago. Oh, man. It's the last minute grind. A million things to do. And just feel like I'm spinning my wheels, but we'll get it done. Oh, on fire? Like temperature or literally? Hopefully not literally. Humidity's horrible right now. I don't know if it's I don't know if I got some allergy stuff going on or what, but today's been blah. So I apologize if my energy level isn't, not that I'm a guy anyways, but it might be just a smidge lower today. Doesn't mean I'm not excited. I hope you guys and gals are too. So we got Adam, how's it going? Allie, how you doing? You all right? The dog's over here doing some crazy stuff. Oh, man. Let's bring it all up. Tommy, how's it going? You already know that, brother. But it's just a few days away. Oh, man. Well, praying for you guys on that note. Hopefully they can get that under control pretty quickly. It's not a good time of the year for wildfires. Mark, how's it going, Greg? Oh, let a few more people get on here and we can get to it. So we got switch things up a little bit, help streamline stuff. This year we only have 4 classes, but technically 3 vehicle classes. We have small tire second chance race, hard tire, and stick shift. That way with just as many cars as we had last year and with the curfew, we eliminated some classes. We're going to start earlier so we can make sure we get everything done. We were like this close last year to getting it done, and we just had a few hiccups that ate up some time throughout the day. But we want to make sure that we get it done. Not that the 3 winners of small tire weren't happy to split their share of it was $27,300 last year, but I'm sure one person would like a larger portion of that instead of a 3-way split. And we'd all like to see that battle happen, right? Tim, how's it going? Marty, what's up, buddy? So we'll be for racers, gates at 8, spectators at 11, drivers meeting is at noon. So, yes, sir. Drivers meeting is at noon. So racers, that does not mean register for the class at the drivers meeting. That means before the drivers meeting, registration will be closed at 11:50, 10 minutes before the drivers meeting. So make sure that between 8 a.m. and 11:50 a.m., somebody makes it down, pays your entry fee, and gets you registered for the appropriate class. We will not have time to hold stuff up. We will, the show's going to have to keep on rolling. It's your responsibility to get registered. And that will not happen at the driver's meeting. Last year, that was one of the delays that added like an hour. We'll be making announcements throughout the day, but this, also, but spread the word and take responsibility for your registration, because at 11:50, even if you drove across country, registration will be closed. It's your responsibility to get registered before 11:50 a.m. That I know I kind of sound jerky saying it that way, but like I said, last year it added an hour for all the people who didn't make their way down to register before driver's meeting. Of course, we can't draw chips. We can't go through all the rules and crap and stuff and junk we got to go through to get everybody on the same page during the driver's meeting if we're still registering people. So let's all just make sure we get that handled before the driver's meeting. Dream, how you doing? Kevin, what's up, brother? It'll be a good time. Speaking of Friday, the track will be open till 11 p.m. So if you want to come in and camp overnight, if you want to come in town on Friday, gates will be open till 11 p.m. on Friday. You can pull in, get your spot, and get set up and ready to go for Saturday. They are having an event, so make sure that you tell them that you're going to be there for Uncaged. So that way there's no issues the following day, with make sure you get the appropriate wristband and all that jazz. That way you don't pay for the Friday event. And then they, the track people, that's their job to make sure that everybody comes through the pay. So just make sure you tell them if you are coming in on Friday that you're there for Uncaged. One thing I goofed up on that I did change was we went back to our old payout methods. So we're doing 70% of the buy-in money plus 100% of the sponsor money goes to first place of every class. Second place gets 20% of the buy-in money. And I originally put third place because that was when we were, I just reverted back to when we would do stuff at Marion County. And we had the timing system to tell us the difference between third and fourth place. We don't have that, obviously, going backwards. So instead of third place getting 10%, third place in fourth place will get 5% each of the buy-in money. So we're paying back 4 spots in every class. We talked about that last fall or early or over the winter. That was the feedback you guys gave us, was to bring that back. So we did. I know some other people, other promoters saw that when we put it up and have copied that. And I see the positive feedback that has been given on that. So I'm happy to bring that back for everyone. And, paying back, like I said, 4 spots helps more racers out, right? Be good to see you guys down there. You'll do good down there. Oh yeah, I've had quite a few stick shift guys question me. So excuse me. Last year we had 37 stick shift cars. So we usually have a pretty good showing in the stick shift class. I'm not sure why this is one of those events where there was where stick shift is a little more popular, but we always have a really good stick shift showing. Same thing with hard tire. Hard tire cars show up really well here as well. I'll have to check. PM me. I can't remember off the top of my head. They may all be gone. If not, there might be 1 or 2 left. But in my personal DMs, hit me up so I can make sure, or tell you the truth. So where we're at, drivers meeting, $25 general admission. That does include racers. However, we do not charge tech card. So that's the offset. Instead of, most places charge $40 or $50 for a tech card or more, we don't charge tech cards for any classes. But we still need to raise some money for payouts. So, I figure racers rather pay $25 to get in the gate than the same as everybody else versus $40, $50, or $100 for a tech card. 11 and under free, $5 off for seniors, military, first responders with valid ID. Drivers and vehicle safety, helmet, race suits required, no exceptions. I have on here flashlight start, but it's an OGR race, so we are using GORT. If you're not familiar with that, you will be. Basically, it's a fancy flashlight that kind of looks like a porta tree, but has 0 timing capabilities. There's no pre-stage, no nothing. But what it does do is it's up high. It's super bright, so everybody can see it just fine, and it takes away any question of the flashlight being angled up or right or left or down or whatever. You know what I mean? The light always faces the same direction, the same time, every pass, every time. The only thing that's going to change is when, how many seconds it is before Chris pushes the button so you guys know to go. What's up, Scott? How's it going? Justin, how's it going, brother? Dan, good evening. How you doing? Tim, how's it going? Dustin, what's up, buddy? Chris Lane will be on the light. I'll be running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And D-Team has always done a great job for us, help directing traffic, handling chip draw, and getting everybody staged into the lanes, etc. And Chris does a great job on the light. Absolutely no reason for me to change that. I appreciate all the help those guys provide. They always do a great job. And last year I really challenged them. And if you were there, you know how big the event was, and they did not fail. They knocked it out of the park. And how could I ever change anything when people show up and perform like that? Not just for Ohio Grudge Racing as an organization, but for the race community. Communication was top notch, traffic flow was top notch, getting everybody to the lanes, getting them down the track, everything worked out beautifully. And we're just going to repeat that. We did learn a few things, and we've made those adjustments, and it's just going to go smoother and better this year. And we'll probably learn a few more things this year, and we'll refine it for next year. And everybody wins. Shannon, how you doing, honey? Are you coming? You better bring your butt over and come see us Saturday. You can come see us for dinner or something outside of that. I'm sorry, excuse me. You can bring your butt over and we need to go dinner. Mike, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Appreciate that, Dustin. Small tire, hard tire, stick shift, small tire, second chance. You guys will not be disappointed. That I promise you. This is some of the heaviest hitters from all over the country show up here, and it is some of the most exciting action anywhere in the country. There definitely have been bigger races and higher payouts, etc., for backwards, but this definitely has over the last 6 years become one of the biggest and coolest backwards races in the country. I'm not saying it's the best. Don't like me up in the comments or any of that stuff, but we're getting there. We got goals, and it's okay to have goals and work towards something. Sweet. Brian, how's it going? All right. Well, I'm going to put you on the media list. So bring your ass over. Appreciate that, Brian. SRC will be there, yes. Yes, it's always an amazing field of cars. Even from day one, it's always been an amazing field of cars. All the people you guys see on YouTube and stuff enjoy the event, and you'll see the majority of them do show up. And some of these guys got that track figured out, so you see some really fast action, some really close races. Well, those are some of my favorite memories as a kid too. What's up, brother? How you guys doing? National Trails this Saturday. We got to get you back out, man. It's been too long. Where we go? Yep. You can come in Friday up until 11 p.m. And there are not RV hookups anymore. There is a campground beside the track that there are RV hookups. It's kind of a little bit of a haul from the campgrounds to the track, even though they're adjoining properties. So if you have a golf cart or side-by-side, then it's not that bad. But yeah, there are, you can park on the racetrack property with an RV. There's just no hookups. Hands down, one of the best Power Wheels events. Central Ohio Power Wheels. Mel and his crew do an amazing job with the Power Wheels racing. some of the biggest events, highest payouts for the kids, which is awesome, and just the most fun. It's absolutely an amazing time, and I always enjoy watching the kids, man. And that's our, that's the future. If we're not investing in these kids and getting them excited about racing, it's going to go away. So, that's a good investment for us as well into the future. I mean, probably so. We always get down to the wire at that 11 o'clock midnight hour for sure. It is always a fun time. The atmosphere is great. The crowd is great. The racers are great. And that's what we want to keep it as fun. All that jazz, I know it's an election year and people are stressed about money and stressed about the election. On Saturday, when you hit the gate, let's all just pretend like none of that exists while we're on the property and just remember what racing is about, which is community, having fun and enjoying each other, and going rounds and finding out who's the baddest mofo that day. What's up, brother? How you doing? How you doing, homie? I did. I know I'm missing some of these comments, man. What's up, brother? How you doing? Shad Media be on the property. Trying to catch up. I didn't see it. I saw your post. I can only imagine what happened. You'll have to tell me about it. I meant to hit you up, but yeah, man, it sound like you got your cherry popped this weekend. A little ducking and dodging, right? Oh, yeah. Well, Mel does a great job, but, the Raggedy Ann team have done a great job joining in on helping collect money to help support the Power Wheels and make those pots bigger and better. So, a shout out to them as well. Backside. Racers, 8 a.m. Like I say, Friday you can get in all the way up to 11 p.m. What are you doing, buddy? Axel says hi, everyone. My poor old Roddy here. I had to lock him up. Tony McKinney's on his way over, and he's afraid my dog's going to eat him. Look, he made me lock this big baby up. Look at this old guy rigging this little girl right here. Just show up. We're not doing lock-ins this year. Just with the economy the way it is and all that jazz, I didn't want to fool with it. Election years are always a little goofy in the world of money, and I just figured better off to just let everybody show up and let it happen organically. Yeah, 11 a.m. for spectators. Yep. He is the sweetest puppy. I told him, Tony, really who he has to watch out for is Waffles. She's the attack cat. He's right here. He's locked up in the office with me. I promise. Axel, you want to get a burglar? Forecast is getting better. yesterday it was like a 60% chance of rain for a couple hours. Today it's down to 40. I'm definitely always keeping an eye on it. And if it is an issue, I'll make an official announcement Thursday. That way, Thursday morning, if the weather is an issue and when I feel like we need to cancel it, I will. I hate canceling races. It's the worst thing in the world to me. But what's worse yet, in my opinion, is trying to force it and have everybody come, for the sake of ego or trying to forcibly make $1 or whatever. I would much rather cancel the event and reschedule it than waste everybody's time and efforts. Now, I mean, we did have one year that there was a 0% chance of rain all day, and it just came out of nowhere and poured so bad that the track felt like they couldn't get it cleaned up. I don't know what the heck. That was just one of those freak things. But, that stuff never happens. So we got that one out of the way. It should never happen again in the history of Uncaged, hopefully. But weather's looking better. But again, Thursday morning, I'll make the official call. But I think we'll be fine. It looks like it's moving sooner in the week. The chance of the percentage of rain goes up earlier in the week. So we'll be good to go. Well, I did see that video that Billy posted earlier, but I'm just going to keep it real, pre-Street Outlaws. That is street racing for real. Egos, sometimes alcohol. Here locally, man, we used to also call it hillbilly and whore night. Everybody get liquored up and, their egos would get flaring, or their whoring would be whoring. And either way, something would, fights and shit would happen. Is it not, historically, it's not this romanticized thing where there's cameras around to make everybody feel warm and fuzzy and glorify egos on a YouTube screen or TV screen. It really, in its roots, comes from people who aren't afraid to break the law. So shit like that happened pretty frequently back in the day. I'm just keeping it real. We'll go hot immediately after driver's meeting. Sting. Who is that? Axel. Who is that?
Money on the banners.
Do what?
There's money on the banners. It's laying in between the banners.
All right. Thanks, homie.
All right. Thanks, brother.
Yep. Anytime. Sorry. I told security you was here. You almost shit yourself. So, as soon as we get small tire picked, we're going to tell all those guys to get in the lanes, and then we'll continue chip drawing the rest of the classes and get it going accordingly. Like if you were there last year as a racer or a spectator, you notice we kept it moving all day long, and there weren't really any gaps. And we're gonna keep that momentum this year as well. We're gonna make sure that the action is constant. Oh yeah, good old Ohio weather. What's up, homie? How you doing? Look at this hot rod right here going rounds this weekend. Man, I was gonna come out, and everybody did so damn good, man. I felt bad not going, but I cooked. I was baking at a car show all day, You know how when you're baking in the sun for, what was that, 6-7 hours, I was just done. I needed a nap. I'm gonna check that. I saw some videos and stuff. You got that old school moving, bub. I'm happy for you, man. I love to see the progress. Late to the party. What's up, girly? Finally named the cat the new kitten. If you follow me on my personal page, I did finally name her. She is absolute freaking psychopath, so it's been hard to name her because she's 1,000 miles an hour. But I decided on Squeaky because she is one of the most talkative little things ever. And she does like she does like 7 or 8 different half, quarter, eighth, 16th meows, and she barks a little bit sometimes. I don't know. She's terrified of the Rottweilers, but I think she might think she is one. The cat is something else. I thought Waffles was crazy. This cat is Waffles as a kitten times 10. She is something else. But so Squeaky, I finally did name her Squeaky. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're probably right there. Anytime, brother. I know I've been scarce. I gotta get my butt down there, but I just been up here doing other stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm doing. Trying to get my shit together. Yeah, Waffles doesn't really meow that much. Not very often at all. Squeaky, she don't shut up, and she purrs so loud. But she's awesome little kitten. 11 p.m. They have an event that runs until 11 p.m. Friday, so you'll be able to get in until then. So pour your off the trailer, no test passes. If you're in competition, once you're eliminated from a class, you will be able to. If you're in small tire and you're going into second chance race, which is first and second round, if you go out during the first or second round of small tire, you can enter the second chance race. So if you go out in the first round of small tire and you plan on entering the second chance race, you cannot make test passes until you're eliminated from the second chance race. If you're in hard tire or stick shift and you're eliminated any round after you're eliminated, feel free to make test passes after or in between rounds after you're eliminated. It is pour your own puddle. Stripper glitter will be on the property. Rocket track prep will probably be on the property as well. I haven't spoken to anybody else. So if you are a prep manufacturer and you want to set up a booth, you need to get a hold of me for a vendor spot. Touch the line's okay. If your entire tire, the entire tire. So if you're in the left-hand lane, the entire tire, your entire right tire has to go past the line for you to get disqualified. You can ride the line, skirt the line, scrape the line, whatever. I don't recommend it, but you can also scrape the wall and keep going. But if the entire tire crosses the center line, you're out. Flagger makes the calls, and only from the official cameras. If I'm up there or any other D team members up there, we're all going to tell you the same exact thing. We don't care about your cell phone. We don't care about the sniper and the grassy knoll view. None of that stuff. There's only the official tire crack camera and the official finish line camera. They're both high frame rate, high resolution cameras. They do an amazing job, and those are the only two things that we will make a call from. Chris Lane makes the call, and if he feels like it's too close to call, then a few others of us will get in and we'll figure it out together. But Chris Lane makes the final call. First round call outs, legitimate first round call outs are permitted. No calling your buddies out or no bullshit friends and family data gathering call outs. That's always been a rule of ours, and that's never going to change. Well, how about the wife and the kid? Those are really the only two I care about seeing anyways. That sucks, brother. I was looking forward to seeing you guys. I've seen you, I don't think I've seen you since the last Uncaged. I haven't been traveling much. But that sucks. No, sir. I didn't even want this kitten. I wasn't in the market for a kitten, but this one was at the day job under a skid, and she weighed like she fit in my hand, entirely fit in my hand. She was like 5 weeks old when I found her. When coworkers found her out there, and then we wrangled her up. If it wasn't saving the poor kitten's life, you know what I mean? I would not have another kitten. Especially if I'd have test drove this one, because she's great. She's crazy. James, what's up, brother? Miss Vicky, how are you doing? We'll be excited to see you guys there. Oh, I understand, brother. I absolutely understand that one. It's expensive. People don't realize, man. It's expensive. I've had more conversation. I'm not doing lock-ins this year, so I couldn't tell you. But I've had more conversations with racers this year than I have in any year in the past. But last year, when I was because I took lock-ins, I could tell you, this, that, and the other. This year, I can't tell you that. Like I said in the beginning, unfortunately, with the way the economy is, I just didn't want to do lock-ins. Money's tight for people, and if something happened last minute and people couldn't make it, I didn't want to be in a situation where they couldn't have their buy-in money back, which is what we would normally do. It would stay in the pot unless we could sell their spot to somebody else. But just, to respect what is actually going on in real world. In the real world right now, election years, everybody's always, things are always a little tighter for everyone. So we just decided not to do lock-ins this year because of that. Ugh. You got to buy some lenses, bro. If you're renting them lenses, you should know which one you want now. Yes, sir, I will. Thank you, brother. I am out of the loop on that one, but maybe if Miss Vicky's still on here, she might have some insight. So I think we've gone over everything else. Small tire, the only questions I've really had that stick out in my head is on the hard tire, 200 or 400 tread wear is allowed. The outside tire dimensions, no matter what size your rim is, which this is manufacturer rating. I am not going to go with a tape measure and measure anybody's tire. if somebody's going to dispute a tire, I'm going to go to the manufacturer's website and see what they specify the tire at in terms of the outside dimensions. And if their outside dimensions are 28 inches by 11 inches or less, the tire is good to go. Just that simple. I've tried to whittle it down and make it as open as possible to not restrict creativity or innovation, and also alleviate the headaches of unnecessary protesting that does sometimes happen by sore losers or people get mad at each other or whatever. And I just want to see everybody go as fast as possible. So there's that. And stick shift, I had a question, which is I had a guy ask about the nose being off the car, and the rule does say we do require full body roof and doors. Vehicle must have functioning doors. I meant earlier in the year to allow, because every other class, doesn't have that rule where it says you have to have every body panel on. And I didn't mean to take that off, but I see that I didn't. And somebody pointed that out. So because it is in the rules, that will be changed for next year. So you won't have to have a nose next year. I'll probably just make it like, steel roof and quarters, door car, or as equipped, if it's a fiberglass car or whatever, as equipped from OEM. But I do have it on here that we do require. Realistically, although we do not have a requirement on material your vehicle body panels are composed of, we do require a full body roof and doors. Vehicle must have functioning doors. So no, you don't need a front clip. You need a full body roof and doors. And a full body is the body of the vehicle. So that is basically still roof and quarters. I will reword that for next year to make it absolutely clear, but we will not require a front clip. Yeah, that's how I have it worded. So there was one person that asked that. I don't believe it was from an accident. And so, yeah, no, it does say a full body, but it doesn't say a front clip, which the body is the body. The body is not the fenders and the hood. I don't have an answer for that question. I'll have to find that out, and I'll make a post in the event. We were supposed to be getting the PA system upgraded this year, and honestly, I have talked to them about just about historically no on the FM, but the PA system was supposed to be getting upgraded this year, and I forgot to follow up with them on that. So I will follow up with them in the morning. I'll call Jason and find out about FM, and if the PA system got updated so that we could hear stuff all the way down to the end of the track, and I'll make a post in the event page. That's you probably already know most everything. There will be the same food vendors as last year down at the end of the track, the tents. I will in just a second. Actually, I've got like 30,000 freaking deals. So sounds like Scott asked if they're going to have the full fleet, and it sounds like the full fleet's going to be there. No confusion. We talked about this. Yeah, Court. Racers 8, spectators 11. What's going on, buddy? You guys doing awesome this weekend? So we got, I think we about covered it all. You know, it's pretty much rinse and repeat. Same as every year. Try to keep it simple. The only other thing is the new shirt design. Man, I kind of figured you guys would go a little, I didn't get much feedback on this one, man. I was kind of bummed out. But we did, the new shirt is amazing. Shirtworks always does an amazing job for us. And I can never express how grateful I am for them. And, we always try to, good night, Shannon. Hopefully we'll see you Saturday, honey. I'm gonna put you on the list. This is kind of my fault. I wanted to do two racers. But what had happened was I dropped the ball. That's plain and simple. I talked to him like a month and a half ago, and he knew about the shirt, and I was supposed to follow up with him and give him some information. And I didn't, just flat out. And then I reached out to him like a week and a half ago just to see how everything was going. And how everything was going was when I looked at my text message, I realized I hadn't responded to all the things that I needed to respond to him on. So I totally goofed this one. He did save my ass, however, and get one custom car done for us. This isn't the final artwork, but it's pretty close. And before I show it to you guys, everybody just give me a suggestion on who you think we should have put on the shirt. And maybe if it's not that person or if it's not that vehicle for this year's shirt, I can use it for next year's. So real quick before I share the picture with you guys and show you the new event shirt, who do we put on here? It's my fault. I wanted to put two people on there, but one of them, he couldn't do two cars. So one of them is just a car he already had drawn up. It's a cool ass car, but it's nobody we know, or no racer. It's just like a stock footage type of deal that he jazzed up a little bit, which looks great. But one of them is one of our homies. And, see, that's a good suggestion. Another good suggestion. You were high in my, you were probably top 5, bro. I'll be honest. Didn't make it on this one, but you were in my top 5. Another top 5er. Wasn't in my top 5, probably my top 10 though. They were probably in my top 10. Well, would have been a good suggestion. Yeah, CJ, Billy, or Nate would have been good. Good. Obviously, I would have had to talk to CJ or Billy and get permission on that one. Nate really was a contender, but there's been several other races this year that have used his image without permission, and I've seen several people. It just felt slimy. Not that what I would have done would have been slimy, because I would have involved Courtney, would have 100% been approved and signed off on, and she would have been 100% involved, just completely, totally from a place of respect. However, because several other people did that kind of without permission, I just felt like maybe not. But he would have been there. He was in my top 5, bro. Come on, dude. I don't even dislike the guy. He just don't know how to respect boundaries. So I had to cut him off. And then he kept going after that. But he does have 2 beautiful cars. And beautiful wife and puppies. I still love them. Just don't know how to respect boundaries. So cut them off. And that was a big factor too, man. And he was at Alabama, and we had some pretty good conversations. And but like I said, man, when there was some unscrupulous people who've slapped them on their event shirts, it just felt like, I don't know, I ain't feel good about it. So I would have never done anything without Courtney signing off on 100% being involved, etc. But you know what I mean? It's just one of the best for sure. Yeah, you got great choice in colors. Jason, what's going on, homie? Nobody wants to buy that shirt. So this team is like the embody. They were like top 2 from the rip, because this team is the absolute embodiment of like hard work and perseverance, and doing stuff the right way, not getting out blaming other people, or when they come into adversity being negative or any of that kind of crap. They take challenges on in a positive manner, and they just constantly plug away at it. We got one. We got a Gort shirt. We'll have that one at Uncaged also. Excuse me. And pretty much no matter what life deals them, wins, losses, etc. on the track, they always handle it with grace and humility, and gratitude, and I don't know. I can't even think of any more. I could go on and on forever, but I'll just show you the shirt. Hopefully one of them's still on here, because they did say something, and I kind of had to play them a little bit, and I'm not sorry for that, but. The Militant Nova, the Munsons are some of the coolest, nicest people out there. And I wanted to wanted to get some lesser known people on there, which we always try to do that. Support our homies. And like I said, man, they're really ripping up Hard Tire right now. And they really just do embody my vision for what no prep racing would be in an ideal world. Positive attitude, hard work, and they don't give up, and just always great people, doing great things. They help others. You know what I mean? Shh. Stop it. You might make me cry now. So yeah, Tyler, you were going to be where that red Mustang is, and it's totally my fault, brother. I totally screwed the pooch on that, and I didn't get back with him in time to draw it. It was you and one other dude, actually, which was Blake Salt. One of you two were going to be that top Mustang, but I screwed that one all the way up. But you guys are still high on my list, man, because you guys are same, you know what I mean? You guys are in that same realm for me of why you think I'm not putting my face back on just yet? I gotta get my shit together. Because it's whatever's whatever. It's about all of us, and we all deserve our moment in the light. You know what I mean? And we all need to be celebrated, and especially those of you guys and gals who are doing it the right way. So I'm. This isn't the final artwork, but it's what I got to show, and I couldn't be more honored to put you guys on there. And yeah, bro, I feel bad. That's totally my fault. But we do several shirts a year. Don't you worry. This is a fact. My man Jasper was on there last year. But we got Ohio people on previous shirts, and we got Michigan people, and we got Indiana people on the current OGR shirt, Michigan and Indiana. I can just go where my heart leads me, man. And if it tells me so and so needs to be on there, then that's just what happens. It doesn't really have to do anything with location, or state per se. Sean was up there too, man. You know what I mean? Sean was really up there too. Yes, you do, because I need one. And I need the Hack Job shirt too, and I need all you guys to sign it. I won't wear it, but I need autographed shirts. I have an idea one day that I'm going to use all my autographed shirts for. So I need one of those Saturday, please. And thank you. What are you doing, cat? Thank you. So that's the official shirt. Man, I'm telling you, there's nobody like Shirtworks. They always take such amazing care of us, and I always am so happy with the quality. And I told him, I said, man, I screwed up. If there's not enough time, to get shirts done for the event, I'm just going to have to tell everybody that I'm a loser and I screwed that up because it's totally my fault. And he took mercy on all of us. And, Bill's just a great guy. He cussed me out. No, he didn't. He should have. And I wouldn't have blamed him, but you heard that? Because I know what it's like when somebody comes and gives you their problems. But I always highly recommend them, man. Anybody that takes good care of us, I always take good care of them. Or, they take good care of us. I like to take good care of them. Militant, hard tire car. The red one was a generic one. I was just telling him I dropped the ball and didn't get him the information soon enough. But you were in contention too, man. I got a long list. There's so many cool people that I know that I want to highlight. I guess we're just going to have to keep having races and shirts and whatnot so we can eventually get everybody on there at some point or another. Because same thing, dude. You guys are awesome. You're always out there hustling. Don't ever see any negativity or any garbage coming out of you guys' camp. Just good old fashioned clean American fun. And well, I got to put you in front of Ryan. How many buses do you want me to? How many buses do you want me to put you in front of Ryan at? But listen. I will go on my. I'm going to go on my soapbox for 2 seconds, and then I'm going to shut up. Because here's my philosophy on it. And I am guilty of it sometimes too, and I'm a lot better about not responding to it. But I get it, like trolling post and drama post and all that shit is exciting and funny and whatever. And it's easy to get caught up in because it's entertaining. However, it doesn't do anything for any of us. So I'm making a conscious effort to stay away from that kind of stuff. And that's not to say, don't, I talk plenty of smack and crack plenty of jokes as well. And I occasionally fall into the drama shit too. I'm a work in progress on that one. But I would much rather highlight people who project good American morals and values and highlight the sport in a positive manner, instead of giving some of the louder, rowdy, more exciting people whose examples aren't really what it. My kids are grown, but if I had young ones, I wouldn't want them following those kinds of examples as what kind of man or woman to grow up and to be. So, man, you guys are. Never any pressure. It's all fun. Big chest energy. Right. Look, we could have our fun and have respectful boundaries and talk smack to each other. That's one thing, but we all know what I'm talking about. And so I'd rather just do my part to just start highlighting those kind of people, man. Life's negative and crappy enough. And so I got a long list because there's a lot of great people, man, that honestly, there's a lot of great people. There's probably 99% of the racers are great people who fit everything I just said. But unfortunately, loudmouths, or there's some people that have no problem stirring drama and crap to get attention. And then that takes the opportunity away for the good stuff. I think I would like to try to do a better job of focusing on and glorifying the good stuff in everybody. And I hope at some point other people who are like-minded see the benefit and do the same. And we can all just enjoy each other a little bit more. And stop arguing so damn much. Is he ready? I know he said he's close, but I haven't talked to him in, man, I probably haven't talked to Eric in a couple months. So I hope to see him. I'll text him, actually. I try. Again, I'm a work in progress. I still get caught up in stupid shit just like everybody else. I'm far from perfect, but I'm trying. And that's a lot better than I used to do, because I used to not try at all. Absolutely. Well, everything compounds. You know what I mean? If you're investing in negativity, that's what you're going to get paid back in. And the same thing with positivity. And so I'd rather invest in good stuff, and hopefully the reward one day is more good stuff. Did you get that thing ready, bub? We haven't talked since Magnolia. Are you ready? You coming down Saturday? I'm excited to see that beast out. I'm excited. Look, Eric's always been one of my favorite racers. You know, we may have had a time or two when we didn't get along, but then we decided we were going to get along. And he's definitely one of my favorite people. And mostly because he's a master craftsman at that smack talk. But if nobody's got any more questions, I'm gonna wrap it up. These allergies are killing me. I'm gonna go try and blow the 73 gallons of snot out of my head and get some relief. And I'm gonna check out these cool ass banners Tony McKinney just dropped off for the race. You know, we're gonna have sponsor banners down along the wall. He is, isn't he? Yeah, we're gonna have our sponsor banners down along the wall. You know, something new for this year. All-Star Rapping Tents, Extreme Automatics, Racetronics, PB Pros, and God, let's see, because I'm about to Lizard Lit Pit Lights. Yep. Which that's one thing I didn't cover. Lizard Lit Pit Lights will be on the property with their pit lights for sale. And also they donated a set to the hard tire and the stick shift class. And then a third set will be donated to either somebody has bad luck Saturday. You know, it happens. Almost every race, something bad happens. Somebody breaks something, somebody scrapes the wall, etc. Hopefully none of that stuff happens. And if there is no bad luck for a racer, then we'll give that set to the racer that traveled the furthest. So make sure that you're, letting us know if you think you've come the furthest distance. And hopefully, I would rather give that third set away to somebody who traveled the furthest, obviously, instead of somebody who had a bad day at the track. But we just felt like bad luck, at least it'd be a little something nice in a shitty situation. You know what I mean? Chris Lane's still flagging. appreciate you guys. Not yet. I'll make an announcement Thursday. Forecast is getting better. Has gotten better the last 2 days, and it is only showing like a 2-hour window, 40% chance in a 2-hour window Saturday. Which they have all the drying equipment. The track, it's a fully operational NHRA track, so they have everything to get the track dry. Provided it's not like some monstrous monsoon like we had a couple years ago. I mean, that was just a freaking rainstorm that dumped just ridiculous amounts of rain down in a half-hour time period. But we'll announce everything either way Thursday morning. Sweet. It'd be a good time. No, brother, I don't want to hear that. I got sidetracked at work. I'm sending you something right now that I meant to send you. I was listening to it this morning and I thought of you, and then I got sidetracked. But before I forget again, because I'm gonna send it to you right now. I don't know if you're a podcast listener or not, but I don't know why. But when I was listening to it, God put you in my head on this one. So hopefully you enjoy it. I listened to it 3 times today. I got some good stuff out of it. But all right, everyone. Doesn't look like we got any more questions, and I'm going to go try and steam 7,000 gallons of snot out of my system and keep plugging away at all the other little details that go on behind the scene. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to send me messages if you got any questions, think about something, forgot to ask something, etc. Congratulations again to the Munsons for making it on the shirt, and my apologies to the other people that I screwed up on by being a late loser. Like I said, I got a big long list. It's a goal. Even now, more so than ever, that I had to actually sit here and say I screwed up and couldn't get you on the shirt because I was complacent. Makes it even a bigger goal now. So I guess I got to get to work on a bunch of shirts. Design. Well, I got to get Shirtworks. But anyhow, everybody have a great evening. Feel free to hit me up if you got any more questions. Appreciate you, and we will see you Saturday.